Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Josh and I make videos about how to make your money go the furthest. So if you're interested in making and saving as much money as possible, as well as tips such as free travel, then please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below. So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Capital One Venture Card. But before I get into that, I actually have a question for you, and that's, do you currently have a credit card for travel at the moment? And if so, what is it? How do you like it? And if not, if you don't currently have a credit card for travel at the moment, are there any credit cards for travel that you're perhaps considering? I'm sure you're considering the Capital One Venture Card just because you clicked on it. Are there any other credit cards that you're considering, perhaps the Chase Sapphire Preferred Card? Which ones are they and why are you considering them? So the Capital One Venture Credit Card is for someone who already has a little bit of established credit score, probably considered either good or excellent. I would say within 700 or higher with limited debt on the other credit cards. Of course, I'm not a credit specialist, so I can't give out any credit advice. But I will say that on the Capital One website, there is a form that you can fill out to get pre-qualified. And usually on these pre-qualification forms, they'll tell you which credit cards that if you did apply for, you would have a very strong or an excellent chance of being approved for them. So if you are concerned about applying for this card and having a hard inquiry on your credit report and then getting denied, I might recommend to fill out that pre-qualification form to see if they do recommend that this venture card would be good for you based on your credit score. It's very simple. You just fill out your name, your social security number, date of birth, all of the information that you'd be filling out on your application form anyways, and then they'll instantly give you a list of their credit cards that you perhaps will be approved for based on your current credit credentials and things like that that they factor in. So this credit card does have a sweet 50,000 point bonus if you do spend at least $3,000 within the first 3 months of your credit card opening. In addition to that, you'll also be receiving 2x points on every single purchase, and that is unlimited. So if you do spend $100 on a transaction, you'll be earning 200 points on that particular transaction. Now, if you want to figure out what your points equivalent to dollars, you can just take the amount of points you have and divide that by 100. So in the case of a 50,000 point spend bonus, that'll be worth up to $500 of travel. In addition to that, you'll also receive a credit up to $100 either on Global Entry or TSA pre-fee. Of course, in order to receive the credit, you must use your venture credit card to pay for the application fee. And you can only receive the credit once every 4 years, so you can't be using this credit card to pay for someone else's application fee like a friend or family member. You'll only be able to use it once every 4 years, so please keep that in mind as well. As far as the annual fee goes, there will be no annual fee during the first year of having this credit card. During the second year, you will have a $95 annual fee. And I always tell people that usually with these fees, if you do call in and ask the customer service agent, hey, can you waive my fee? Usually in the first year of having the fee, they will be able to waive that charge. If not, you always have the option of downgrading to the Venture One credit card, which will be earning 1.25x points, and that card does not have an annual fee. And a lot of the times you can also downgrade to a credit card that isn't a travel credit card. So in this instance, perhaps you could downgrade to the Quicksilver card, and that actually earns 1.5% cash back, which would be better than the 1.25x. So in the second year and beyond, since you will have that $95 annual fee in there, you would have to spend at least $1,056 every single month to break even with that $95 annual fee versus having the Venture One credit card. So if you're not going to be using this credit card a whole lot beyond the first year, I would definitely recommend just downgrading either to the Venture One or even to the Quicksilver if they allow you to do so, just because you won't be having an annual fee. Regardless, I would always recommend starting with the Venture credit card just because you're going to be earning that $500 equivalent spend bonus, which is 50,000 points with the Venture credit card. And that's a whole lot more than what you would be receiving with a Venture One credit card, where you would only be earning 20,000 bonus miles. So that alone makes it worth it. And if you have to start paying the annual fee and you're not going to use it a whole lot, you can just downgrade it from there. But to start, I would definitely take advantage of that spend bonus. One interesting unknown feature about this credit card is you don't have to use your points exclusively for travel. You can always use them to redeem for gift cards, so you can get like an Amazon gift card. Or if you're not going to be traveling in the near future, you can also redeem them for cash, and they actually have the same cashback equivalent as for travel. So if you have 50,000 bonus points, you can either use that for travel, or you can just have $500 in cash, and Capital One will actually send you a check in the mail for $500. So even though it is a travel credit card, you can always just use it to receive cash back with it as well. So you kind of have some flexibility there. And of course, if you do decide to travel and you travel internationally, there are no foreign transaction fees. And that's a huge perk because other credit card companies may charge a small fee for using their credit card internationally. Starting out, there will be a 17.24 to 24.49% variable APR, which means that it can vary based on the prime rate and other factors. Of course, we shouldn't really worry about that too much as long as we're paying this credit card in full every single month, because we don't want to be accruing interest. It would just completely defeat the purpose of having a credit card with such a good spend bonus and cash back if you're paying more in interest than what you're receiving back in cash back. So always pay this credit card off in full. And remember, to receive those 50,000 miles in your spend bonus, you must spend at least $3,000 within the first 3 months of using the credit card. So that's around $1,000 per month. If you don't usually spend that much on a credit card and you're just going to have to spend that on things that you don't really need and things you may not be able to pay off in time, I would definitely just wait until you do have that money saved up and it is a necessity to spend that much money within that time frame, because we don't want to be putting ourselves in a financial crunch to pay off what you have to spend to get a spend bonus. It would just kind of defeat the purpose of that. So make sure you're actually going to be needing to spend that much money within that 3-month time frame. So all in all, to wrap this up, I would say the great thing about this credit card is that you will have that $100 credit to go towards your global entry. Also, the spend bonus of $500 is really, really good, and you don't have any type of annual fee for the first year. And of course, you can always downgrade the second year if they won't waive that $95 annual fee. I really can't think of too many bad things about this credit card other than having those annual fees coming up in the second year and beyond. However, like I said many times before, you can always downgrade this credit card to an account that does not have an annual fee, and you'll be completely fine going forward. So that about wraps up this video. If you did enjoy the content in this one and would like to see more videos like it, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Also give this video a like, as it really helps push this video out to other viewers like you. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Have a great day today.